Hey guys, it's your girl Risa. Hey Stug, happy Saturday everybody. Well, did y'all miss me? Huh? Well, I missed you guys. I was having trouble coming on truly. I've had trouble going live. My YouTube app keeps crashing, so I haven't been able to do live videos. Not quite sure what's going on with that, but it is what it is, and I am coming to you because I'm cooking dinner, you guys. Today, I am making something. It's nothing different than I've already made, but I'm doing green beans today, canned green beans with carrots and potatoes. Somebody gonna say, "Oh, that again?" Yes, this is what my family wants tonight. I'm also doing a pot of neck bones. I am going to smother some hamburger patties, and I'm making mashed potatoes, and I'm gonna make a pot of rice. Now, before y'all lose y'all flip your cap, lose your cool, and all of that, I know I have potatoes and I have rice. Somebody's eating potatoes tonight. It was a special request from Mia. She wanted the smothered hamburger patties and the mashed potatoes. The rice will go with the neck bones for my husband and the rest of the family and Corey. And green beans are the vegetables. So I've been promising my baby girl I was going to make it for her. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today. Um, right now I'm getting ready to open my carnation canned milk. So for my potatoes, um, I did about 10 little small Yukon Gold potatoes, okay? Because I'm just doing a little small batch, and I added a tablespoon of salt to the water. Well, yeah, about a tablespoon and a half. And I boiled them until they were soft enough for mashed potatoes. I'm not sure how everybody likes their potatoes, but I like my potatoes sometimes a little chunky and sometimes just totally whipped. Okay, so today I'm gonna go for the whipped potatoes. I'm gonna add about maybe a half a cup to a cup of milk. You can use whatever type of milk you would like. You don't even have to use milk. You can just add cream cheese, you can add butter, sour cream, whatever you want. But I am going to add some milk. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the carnation milk or if I'm just going to use regular milk, because I might save this for something else. Well, either way, I'm going to add a cup and a half of milk, depending on how these potatoes soak up this liquid. In my bowl, I already have a stick of unsalted butter. I let it get room temperature, and I just cut it into tablespoons, and I added it. And yeah, so we're gonna get to blending these up. So I'm gonna shake up my milk. So I am gonna go ahead and use this. So, and for those of you that don't like it when I'm constantly all over the kitchen, you guys, this is what I'm working with. I'm working with a small space, so I have to do what I have to do. I can't leave everything out. This is not that type of channel. There's nothing perfect about my setup. This is me in my kitchen, okay? And I like the rawness of me. I don't like the sterile, everything pristine, because that's not me. I am so flawed, but this is just the way I come, okay? If you're looking for anything particular, I know Cooking with Carolyn, Soulful Tea, and some others can give you guys exactly what you're looking for. And I thank you anyway for coming over and just giving me, even if it's 2 seconds of your time. So we're going to get to getting. Hey, Sugar, all my new watchers, new subscribers, old family members, old boo babies. Somebody said, well, Risa, how do they know who they are? When I say stanker butts, boo babies, it's whatever you identify with. So if stanker butt make you feel some type of way, then you a boo baby. If boo baby make you feel some type of way, then you a stanker butt. Sugar pie, honey lamb, whatever makes you feel warm and fuzzy, that's you, okay? If you like every last one of them, then you are every last one to me, okay? All right, so let's get together. Let me unplug y'all for a minute so I can move y'all a little closer. So let's see how we can get this to work without it falling. Okay, you can't see right over in the pan, because let me try it. Let me see. Can I lift y'all up just a little bit? But I might not be able to tilt you forward because my son broke it. And if I tilt you forward, it might fall. My son has that G.I. Joe grip. He don't know his own strength. So over here, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I have aluminum foil on the countertop, and over here I have my ground beef out so it can get room temperature. I've already added a little salt and black pepper to it. So yes. So here are my potatoes and my butter. I'm gonna start to beat these, mash them, blend them, whatever you want to call it. You're starting to get some resistance when you're doing this, you know, add your little milk to kind of thin it out, because you don't want to burn out your motor. Okay. So at this point, without any milk, that's what it's looking like. Okay. Still has a little chunk to it, but hey, that's good too. Sometimes I'll even leave the skin on the potatoes, depending on my mood. So that's about 1/4 of a cup. Let's see what we get. Turn up my speed on number 4. Now, I'm gonna add a little more milk. That's about 2-3 tablespoons. Squeeze up a little more. Get some air in these taters. All right, we have mashed potatoes, you guys, whipped all up. Gonna take the beaters out, unplug old dude. I'm gonna put it over here so I can get it cleaned up. Get my spatula. We're gonna scrape down these sides, baby. These mashed potatoes, yes. And we have mashed potatoes, you guys. There we go. Don't take them too much time. Your hardest time is peeling your potatoes and actually, you know, boiling them. That's what takes the most time. So, we love mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna sit that aside and I'm gonna cover it up, and we are gonna get to getting. So now, got my onion, okay. So I'm gonna take this foil, I'm gonna fold it in half, and I'm gonna lay it on my surface right here. Okay, I'm gonna move y'all back so y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna let it down just a little bit. I saw somebody with a GoPro camera today. I'm thinking about that one. I don't want to get anything that's too hard for me. or time consuming and all of that old stuff. So we're gonna see. My pan right here is on low. I'm gonna use a Big Daddy. Nope. So I got 2 onions. Now, right here in my pan, I have my neck bones. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this onion in half, and then in half again. We're gonna put all 4 pieces in this pot, okay? Okay. Now, I got a bell pepper. And I'm just gonna cut a piece off and cut it in 4 little pieces, and we're gonna put that there. Okay, you're starting to lean back. Okay. Y'all see how it's ooh, stay still, stay still. Thank you, Lord. If it fall over y'all, I'm gonna have to come back, okay? Okay, y'all, sorry about that. I had a call come through. So I got that. Now I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of salt. Okay. I'm gonna add some onion powder. Even though I just added a whole onion, I like a little powder. And this is the Tones powder. I got this from Sam's. I'm gonna add a little black pepper, about 1/8 of a teaspoon, not much. There we go. And where's my little packet? Right here in my face. And I'm gonna add the Lipton onion soup mix, beefy flavor. This is the one, the beefy flavor, not the onion, but the beef flavor. Well, it don't want to open. Come on now. Well, there's a will, there's a way. We're going to add all of that. Okay. Got that. Now I'm going to add some chicken base or chicken broth, chicken bouillon, whichever one you have is what you add. I don't have any broth right now, but I'm going to use this. Now, somebody might say, why are you using chicken base in pork? Okay. Well, I like the flavor that it gives. You don't have to worry about, and see, I'm going to use this much. I know that's a lot. That's like, what, about 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to let it melt right off the spoon. Came right off. Now that's going to dissolve in that. I don't even have to worry about whether it's going to stay in a lump, because it's not. It's going to dissolve. Okay. When you're cooking, like me, I will add, when I'm making turkey wings or something like that, I still use chicken base. I use beef, even vegetable stock sometimes. All of these flavors can come together and make something magical. Do y'all hear me? Now, sometimes I will just be basic. And when I say basic, I will just do a little salt and pepper and onion and just let that cook, and it'll give you a wonderful, wonderful flavor also. But lately I've been liking the depth of flavor that I can get when I mix beef and pork and chicken together and turkey. You know, different seasonings. I've been enjoying that. And I purchased this also, I think it was $4.38. I got this also from Sam's. all going, and we're gonna let that cook. And we're gonna let it cook for about an hour. In between, within the next 15-20 minutes, always check your pot and see how low your water level is getting. I don't want to let my water get no lower than right here, which is half the pot. Right now we are up to here. Okay, so I'm gonna let that cook. I'm gonna let it cook with the top off, because if I put the lid on, it's gonna begin to boil. And it's not at a low boil, it's at a rapid boil. And I want it to stay at a rapid boil because everything is churning, mixing together, you know. So I want it to stay at a rapid boil for about 15-20 minutes. Then I will check my water level, and if I need to add more water, then I do so. Anytime you add water to your pot, you make sure you taste it after you add your water and you stir it up to see if you need to add any more salt. Okay, you always do that, because when you dilute it, you're diluting the punch of flavor. Okay, so I'm gonna let this cook off with the lid off. And next thing I'm gonna work on is my green beans. Okay, like I said, I'm letting my meat get room temperature. Okay, that's gonna be the last thing I do. I already have my mashed potatoes going. The green beans are not gonna take that long. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get baby to help me real quick. We're just gonna switch eyes real quick, okay? So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now I'm back. In my pot here, I have a few smoked neck bones, and I've been boiling them for about an hour and a half. Okay, and my water level was half the pot, and now it is truly reduced. Okay, so I have 3 neck bones in here, and I boil them that long to get the majority of the salt out. Okay, so as you can see, this water is real cloudy. I don't know if y'all can see that, but the water is clouded. All that juice, the fat, and all the seasonings is in this water. Okay, so now I used a can, and I got this from Walmart for $3 and some change. Okay, this big can is 6 pounds 5 ounces, or 101 ounces. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna use. What I did is I drained all the liquid off of my green beans, because I don't want that. So I'm gonna add my green beans to my pot. Okay, and the water that's in here is gonna be the water that I use to flavor. Okay, there we go. I always keep me a rag handy for spillage. But this stove right here, y'all don't understand. Okay. So now my green beans are in my pan. I am going to add, where is my cayenne pepper? It's funny how my baby Ashley called because she want to know how to cook certain things. My garlic green beans and roasted potatoes. So I'm gonna put about 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now, you know you omit this if you don't like spicy food. This is not going to be spicy to where your nose running, but it just gives it a little kick. Okay, I'm also going to add a little pinch of accent. Now, a lot of people don't use accent, but I do. I don't use it all the time, and I don't use it in everything. So just a little sprinkle across the top, and that's it. Okay, now I am going to add some, I like to add, for those of you that fry food, at this point To give it more flavor, you can add chicken broth to this. You can add beef broth. You can add onion, whatever you want to add to it. But with me, I am going to add a little bit of oil, like what I fry my chicken with. So I have 1/4 cup, okay, and I'm just gonna add it right to that. Okay. Now, I can't tell you what made my granny start doing that, but that's what she's always done, and it gives these green beans, whoo, y'all don't understand. So what I'm gonna do now is we're just gonna let this cook. We're gonna let the green beans don't have to cook that long, but I just want all of the flavors to come through. So I'm gonna let it cook for about a good 45 minutes on medium, and because the meat is already done, but I need everything to come together. So I'm gonna bring some of my meat to the top. That way when it starts to break up, it's gonna fall over in these beans, because I don't want any meat to stick to the bottom. We're gonna lift this meat up. See, that meat is already done. It's just coming. Yes, honey. Yes. So that's why I let it cook as long as I do, because it won't take long for this to get done. Okay. So now I'm gonna cover it and let it cook on medium for about 30 to 45 minutes. And that is it for the green beans. So we got the green beans on, we got the neck bones on. And the neck bones, I'm gonna take some out of here later for Corey and the juice. And the rest, I'm gonna add some tomatoes to it and some carrots and potatoes. So now I'm gonna get my surface cleaned up, and I'm gonna start making my patties. I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I am back, and now I'm gonna smother my hamburger patties, make some gravy, and all of that good stuff. Some of them I'm not gonna actually put in the gravy, because I'm gonna save that for my husband and Corey. And I have taken off my jewelry, and no, I'm not wearing gloves. So I put about a tablespoon of salt on here and a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and we're just gonna start to mix this together. Okay, I didn't want my meat to be freezing cold, like straight out of the freezer, so that's why I let it sit here and get room temperature. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hand. And I am going, excuse me, I'm going to add some onion powder. No, not that one, hold on. And I'm gonna add a packet of Lipton onion soup mix. Yes, I just added onion powder, y'all. I just got a thing about onion powder. I just have a thing about onion powder. I'm not gonna add the entire packet. I'm gonna use half. And these are gonna give them some good flavor. Half. Okay. And we got action. I am gonna add just a little more salt. And that is it. So now I'm gonna turn my stove up on high. My pan right here. I'm just going to start to fold this in. Okay, so now I'm just going to break off pieces, mold it in my hand. Now, once I fry all of these, I am not going to use the oil that is in here. I will drain it off, and then I will add a little bit of vegetable oil to make my my gravy with. And I don't know if y'all can see the little bits of onion in there. No, I'm not making perfect circles, y'all. I'm just putting these bad boys in here, okay? Because they are going to shrink. If you don't like yours to shrink, you can use, well, they're going to shrink a little bit. You can use sirloin. I had to think about it for a minute, y'all. I love the ground sirloin because when you fry it or you put it on grill, it's just, ooh, it tastes just like steak, okay? I love me a good steak burger. Okay? I like to put a little dent in the middle with my knuckle. I'm just going to keep making these. I'm not going to cook them all the way. I'm going to cook them till they're almost done. Because I am going to put them back in my gravy and let them simmer for about 30, maybe 45 minutes. I make some big and some small for my little kids. But I love, 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 love hamburger, ground beef. I do. And I think Mia got that from me because she loves a hamburger with bacon. Now, if you don't want your meat to fall apart, you can actually add egg to this, but I'm not adding egg to it because Corey has to eat this. He likes hamburger. I could even use flour, you know, but I'm not adding any of that today. Because we're going to, my flour is going to be for my gravy. I love to get a big roll of ground beef. Hold on a second, y'all. Wash my hands. Turn my sound off on my dryer so it won't keep buzzing. A lot of times when I'm making these, my husband is like, you don't need the whole pack. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because I like to have enough to eat. Because I can eat dinner and then before I go to bed, I might wind up hungry again. You know? Wake up and get me another patty. If I have some left for the next day, that's what I can have for breakfast. Make me a pot of grits with the smothered hamburger. Y'all, that's good. That is delicious. Do you hear me? Make you some biscuits. Scramble your egg. Ooh. Put some apple jelly or grape jelly with some butter on those biscuits, y'all. Break this into 2 pieces. Put a little butter right here. This will be easy to clean up when I am all done, okay? So I don't know what's going on in my household, but some of the things that I have been cooking, my kids have been asking for over and over again. Like my son is now asking for scalloped potatoes, so I'm going to have to make him some scalloped potatoes tomorrow. Then in the middle, let me get my plate ready. So I have my bowl that I'm going to take my meat out and sit in. I'm gonna, this is what I'm eating today, y'all. I decided this is what I'm eating, crackers, to keep me from eating a lot of junk, because I want some chocolate so bad, y'all, and a bucket of ice cream. I am not kidding. I am so serious. I want me some Baskin-Robbins ice cream, and I want me something chocolatey and crunchy, like some chocolate covered peanut clusters from Dollar Tree. Oh my God. Or either the Russell Stover's chocolate covered peanut clusters or the chocolate covered peanuts. But the ones from Dollar Tree, y'all don't understand. So that's what I'm crunching on today while I'm in the kitchen. Stainless steel appliances, boy, ain't no joke. Turn you back down. I don't want you on high. So these are almost ready to come out. This one is ready. It's not done all the way. There's some juice still running, of course. I'm going to finish these off. I'm going to leave this one in here a little longer because my husband, I'm going to give him one. I'm going to cook that one all the way. So I'll be back, y'all, when I get them all cooked up.